Hey everybody, Curtis here again with another Klon pedal comparison. This time I'm going to be comparing my silver Klon Centaur professional overdrive against the Lovepedal Kalamazoo overdrive pedal. Now, first thing I will say is they are different pedals. They have different controls on them, as you can see. So the Klon has the gain, treble, and output. Output is equivalent to level on the Kalamazoo. The gain is equivalent to drive on the Kalamazoo. And the treble is sort of equivalent to the tone, smaller tone pot right here on the Kalamazoo. But as well, this glass is almost like a presence knob as well. It also kind of changes the way that the drive knob breaks up. And so, as you can see here, I've kind of set the pedals in a way that I find they sound similar. Generally, I would say the Kalamazoo has a lot of harmonics or distorts faster as well than the Klon. I would also say that the Klon, and I don't normally ever think the Klon as a bright pedal, but I feel like the Klon is a bit of a brighter pedal overall. That would be my general comparison. So you want to hear it, so I'm going to use my Gibson ES335, my Swart AST, and here's my clean tone. So here is the Kalamazoo. And here's the Klon. So you will notice that the gain knob on the Klon is quite cranked, while the drive knob on the Kalamazoo is actually quite low in comparison. And that's because these knobs are very different because they're different pedals. So if I turn the drive knob up on the Kalamazoo, it basically makes it sound completely different than a Klon. And the Klon, typically people like, or they say they love it as a boost. With the gain knob at 9 o'clock or less is where the magical pixie fairy dust is. I happen to like the gain knob in a lot of locations. But just to try and get them comparable, this is how I've set them up. So I'm just going to play a little bit more and swap back and forth. So. So I'm just going to turn the glass knob up on the Kalamazoo so you can see how that affects the tone as well as how it affects the drive. And I'll turn the treble pot up a little bit on the Centaur. It's the closest comparable knob to the glass. So there's a comparison of these two pedals. I'm not the only one that's compared them, not the only one that found that you could dial the Kalamazoo to sound like the Klon Centaur. And so there you have it. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.